What's up, YouTube? A bunch of you guys have probably already seen this story, so it's probably old news already, but I thought I'd showed up in my Google inbox today, and I thought it was pretty good, mainly because I think this has been going on for a long time. Comes out of the star.com. I put a link to the story in the description bar below, but you can see this is U.S. military using fake online IDs in a sock puppet operation. Came out on the 18th, and it's like some people have been saying, basically the military is coming out admitting double agents used to live deep cover secret lives. Now the U.S. military is doing it online. Central Command has launched its first online sock puppet operation to plant hundreds of fake identities across social media sites in the Middle East. Well, I would argue that they're doing it everywhere, but it's funny how these stories always come out when something's going down and people start to catch on. The old plausible deniability sort of thing comes out. Military, well, government in general, not just the military, seems to do whatever the hell they please, and then after the fact they'll announce that they're doing it. $2.7 million contract for, in quotes, commercially available software from Intrepid Corporation. Now, if you go over and take a check out at the Intrepid website, it's a sock puppet website. I mean, there's nothing there but an email address, not a damn thing, so we don't know diddly about these guys. But it basically says it's a California company, got an award in August of 2010, so this was last year. Gives Central Command 50 user licenses with 10 fake identities per user, so that's 500 sock puppet accounts, I suppose. 50 static IP address management licenses, not quite sure what that's all about, and access to virtual private servers. I assume that's to hide the sock puppet identities. Seems to me the military, well, I'm not sure, but that's weird that there would be, in quotes, virtual private servers. What are those, Fusion Center servers, or military servers, or Google servers? What's the deal here? These are for overseas acts. U.S. Central Command Commander Bill Sparks told the Star on Friday they are not directed at U.S. domestic audiences and are not in English. Yeah, sure they aren't. Okie dokie. Sock puppet's a term for fake online identities. We all know that since we're all YouTube users. We all know what sock accounts look like. We'll operate out of MacDill Air Force Base in Florida, where Central Command operates, and in Kabul, Afghanistan, and Baghdad, Iraq. Okay. Cyber double agents. What do you mean double agents? The hell's it? What do you mean sock double agents? See, you got to read these articles carefully. Double agents will use social media and other websites, but not Facebook or Twitter. No, we wouldn't use the largest social media websites like, you know, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. No, we wouldn't do that. No. Of course not, because these are U.S.-based American companies. Okay. So what are they using? I'd love to know. See, there's no details in this article. What other social media websites would they be using? The local newspaper? I'm not sure, but it's an interesting story nonetheless. It gets more interesting. Each of the fake personas uses Intrepid software to create a cyber presence that are technically, this is interesting, technically, culturally, and geographically consistent. Now that's a short sentence, but means a hell of a lot. Each with their own background, history, supporting details, and real-time local information to fool their new online friends. So basically they're infiltrating these social media websites. God knows what they're putting out there, but they're obviously creating pseudo-persons, online personalities or personas that are technically, culturally, and geographically consistent. Very interesting. Of course, I would argue that I've seen this crap going on for a long time, if you know what you're looking for. I'm not going to get into details, but I personally have my suspicions that the BATF and quite a few other agencies, other alphabet agencies, hang out on YouTube and Blog TV and Stickham and some of these other places. But that's a whole nother video. One person could be pulling the strings on 10 sock puppets at one time from the same workstation without fear of being discovered by sophisticated adversaries, the contract said. If anybody knows where the contract is for this, If anybody can find this contract, this military contract for 2.7 million bucks, I'd love to read the details of the actual contract, because I don't think we're getting the whole story here. Rotating IP addresses daily should help shield them from discovery. That seems kind of ridiculous. I don't think that the military would need to spend 3 million bucks for special software to do that. Traffic blending provides excellent cover and powerful deniability. Well, see, that's of course what it's all about. Plausible deniability. What kind of deniability are we talking about here? Breaking the law, luring people in, illegal acts, and then of course you can say, well, it wasn't us. That's a stock account, wasn't us. Software also creates an online history for them so that over time a full picture is fleshed out. Well, again, that sounds real simple to do, but it's quite interesting that they have the capability to do that. I mean, I wouldn't know the exact details, but I have my suspicions on what they're doing there. Speaks wouldn't say where the sock puppet masters will be, but he did say this is the first time in the Central Command's history to launch this kind of operation. That's absolute bullshit. Total bullshit. It's the first time they might have admitted it. But I absolutely know for a fact that the military has all kinds of profiling software. There's tons of packages out there to look for bad guys, so we are truly living in George Orwell's 1984. Truly. But that's pretty much all I got for today. Links in the description bar. You can check it out. So next time you see a next time somebody approaches you and sounds suspicious, they might just be a military sock puppet operation. You never know. Of course, that's not going on in the US. No. Not here on YouTube or Twitter or Facebook or any of that. It's only going on in the Middle East. Anyway, take a look.